What's good, y'all, man? Back with another little video today. You feel what I'm saying? As y'all can see, we got YBC Duel on the screen. But today's video, we got when trolling turns deadly. 7 rappers got gunned down over trolling on the net. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna see what happened. Before we start though, you already know what the business is. Like the video, share it. Let's dive straight in and see what rappers got gunned down for trolling. Let's get it, bro.
Trolling to end in fatal tragedy. And unfortunately, these 7 rappers are an example.
Hold on. Let's see what we got on screen. Okay. Don't know the first one. Don't know the second one. Third one, I don't know. Fourth, don't know. Oh, fifth, Lil Jeff. Oh, goddamn. 6, Julio Fulio. Damn, 7, YBC Dog. Oh, no.
Of this horrifying trend.
Oh,
with
Lord.
the first 3 rappers on this list being gunned down within 4 days of each other.
Damn.
Let's start out in Los Angeles, California, where the controversial death of Indian Red Boy occurred. On July 8th, 2021, Indian Red Boy was gunned down while on Instagram Live with his friend Capone. And nobody to this day has been charged with this murder.
Live,
There's a male in his 20s that was shot and killed inside this car. There are a lot of bullet holes inside that windshield. We zoomed in earlier. A man in his 20s dead tonight after being shot in the face.
As the gunman approaches, Indian Red Boy spots the shooter, and you can see the amount of terror that rises within him. After gunshots go off, he can be seen gasping for air as he tries to make out the word help. When Capone asks where he is, Indian Red Boy musters up his final breath saying Hawthorne.
Where you at?
Before he is slumped in his car lifeless, found with a ghost Glock on his side.
Wow.
This high-profile hit had shaken up the streets to the point where respected Bloods and hip-hop figures like The Game and Whack 100 would donate to help pay for Indian Red Boy's funeral. While some say the suspect could be a member of the Rollin' 60s Crips as get back for defacing the Nipsey Hussle mural, however, another theory is that it was a hit put out by Red Boy's former gang, the Hollywood Piru Bloods, after he had publicly switched his gang to the Inglewood Family Bloods. The last theory is that it was a dispute over a girl that Indian Red Boy and another member of his gang were seeing at the same time. And word is that she had backdoored Indian Red Boy. However, from the looks of it, I don't believe that we will ever find out who did it. Next on the list, we travel to Chicago, where KTS Dre is shot 64 times within minutes of being released from jail. KTS Dre and his brother KTS Vaughn had been terrorizing the hood while targeting G Herbo and other members of the No Limit gang. The stem of this longtime war had started when No Limit Cairo had a run-in with KTS Dre and Vaughn at McDonald's in No Limit territory, and this incident would go viral when they would post a video of Vaughn punching Cairo in the jaw and attempts to make Cairo diss his own gang. After KTS left, there could be gunshots heard going off in the distance. This incident would start a war, and as a result, multiple people would be gunned down as get back. KTS was on a hunt and gunned down No Limit G Fazo and No Limit Kobe.
Damn.
Not too long after that, KTS Dre would lose his brother KTS Vaughn to this war. After the loss of Vaughn, Dre would go on a rampage, going in and out of jail for all sorts of charges like guns, drugs, evading police, DV, and child endangerment. While Dre was on house arrest, No Limit lost another member, Lil Greg. However, in this case, KTS Christopher Mosley would actually be arrested and charged for the murder of Lil Greg. Even though Dre would deny having anything to do with the murder, that wouldn't stop him from using it to taunt his ops online.
Hell nah.
You too tough.
Hey, look, I love you. I'm finna see you my number.
Go ahead, send it to me. It's a
Wildin', bro.
Go. You better be in the car too, bitch. So I FaceTime. You better be outside. Well, don't send it to me. You still in the house, bro. You ain't no house arrest. Go outside.
On July 10th,
I ain't gonna lie, taunting your ops on live is crazy, bro. And then one of them end up dead. They obviously gonna put that on you, bro. You wildin', bro. Hell no.
2021, Dre was released after doing time on a traveling violation. Dre wouldn't make it far when his ops would catch him fresh out and let off 64 shots at Dre and his family members, taking out Dre and wounding 2 others. And just like most of these other cases, KTS Dre's case would remain unsolved. However, there is speculation that No Limit Mainski could be the one responsible for the hit. We're gonna find our next story in the Bronx, New York, with Ra G's, notoriously known to be a member of the YGs. Ra would be a victim of a calculated assassination. On July 11th, 2021, police would respond after a cab driver reported this targeted hit. This would not be the first time Ra would have somebody make an attempt on his life either. The beef had sparked after Ra had survived an assassination attempt a year prior. On July 7th, 2020, 2 armed men pulled up on scooters and shot Ra G's, hitting him in the back as they made their escape without a trace. While in the ICU, Ra had refused to cooperate with the police in order to find his killer because he had other plans in mind. Coincidentally, while he was being hospitalized, J-Rip, a member of DOA Sevside, known for their affiliation to K-Flock, had been gunned down just hours after Raw was shot. When Raw would heal from his gunshot wounds, it wouldn't take him long before he would be on Instagram Live provoking K-Flock, saying, "Pop out right now."
Yo, K-Flock, pop out right now.
Oh,
right now.
hell no.
You wanna make shows too? Pop out. Water my mother.
They would hop on IG Live where Flock would say, "Your back is messed up," referring to how his members shot Raw in the back.
Back is fucked up. You died that day. You thought you died that day. You got hit in the back.
Then, on June 22nd, 2021, Raw would collaborate with Flock's Ops on a track titled BTB to further call out Sevside members. It seems as though this would be the final straw when an eerily similar assassination is put on Rajiz after getting shot point blank by men on scooters while Raw was on his phone in the back of a cab just weeks after the release of BTB.
So,
When the news hit,
telling me they caught bro lacking and they pulled up on scooters, and smoked his ass. What the fuck? These niggas wildin'. Oh my god.
the streets, members of YGs
What
could be
the
seen
hell?
on Instagram kicking the memorial candles of J-Rip, announcing for this gang war to continue even to this day.
Wow.
J-Rip,
Y'all tweet
RP my
out.
heart.
Oh, destroy this
However, unlike some of these other cases,
Bloody.
Raw's killers would be apprehended and 4 teens would be taken into custody for this calculated hit on Raji's life. Now we'll head down to Tampa, Florida, where rapper Rolly Bands jumps on his Instagram to let his ops know, "A lot of these dudes know where I live at for real. I sleep in peace. If a dude wants smoke, I'm at my crib in 5 minutes." It turns out that this message was directed at 2 men that Rolly Bands used to be cool with.
Bro, no. Look, listen. You never bring the smoke to your crib. That's where you're supposed to lay your head down, be cool at, be comfortable at. You shouldn't have to worry about somebody, one of your ops, kicking in your door, showing up your house and that, bro. What the hell? And you gonna drop your low and it's at your crib? Oh my god, I know they put up with the quickness. Your ass goofy. What the hell was you thinking, bro? What the fuck?
Till a dispute over a tax return scheme went south, and these 2 men would respond to Rolly Band's invitation with gunfire.
2 men charged in the murder of a local rapper are set to face a judge.
On July 22nd, 2022, Darren Day would drive Demon Speed to Rolly's house, where they would spot Rolly outside walking his dog. 13 shots went off, and when Rolly tried to run, Demon Speed would hop out and walk him down. Rolly Bands was pronounced dead the same day, and shortly after, both suspects would be taken into custody for his murder. Up next is Chicago's infamous Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Lil Jeff was a menacing figure that was known for brutally walking down on his ops, and however, would end up being the one gunned down. Lil Jeff was so comfortable with murder that he would start taking hit jobs and eventually offering a class on doing drills, but he said you gotta have 2 bodies first.
I'm taking niggas to killing school.
Hey, he was wildin' for this.
Next week. You gotta at least have 2 bodies though, for I ain't coming with no, if you ain't got shit, I can't work with no beginners, folks. You just gonna sit your dumb ass in this seat, and whatever I say, do it. If you do anything scary, bitch, I'm smoking your ass.
Damn.
June 8th, 2024, as Lil Jeff and his partner in crime Q50 were out to catch Lil Jeff's 11th body, or as he would say, 11 hats. An armed Lil Jeff pulls up to the ops block, jumps out of a vehicle, and chases him into a nearby property. However,
tripping,
Lil Jeff would be stopped in his tracks after a gunman from inside the home would open fire on Lil Jeff through a window. After his partner Q50 can be seen making a getaway in a stolen vehicle, the original 2 intended targets would then unload their entire magazine into Lil Jeff, standing over his body from their front porch. He was hit 19 times and a total of 58 shell casings were found at the crime scene. However, when police got to the scene, Lil Jeff was nowhere to be found. Somehow, his partner Q50 had spun the block and brought Lil Jeff to the hospital. However, he wouldn't make it in time.
So you telling me he spun the block, pulled him in the car, and took his ass to the hospital? So he really watched bro die, bro. Damn, bro, he really watched him lose his life, bro. That shit hit different, bro. Hell no, y'all wildin', bro. Lil Jeff was tweaking, bro. His ass, he was on that, bro. He wanted that kill, bro. He was tweaking, bro. That shit crazy. I ain't know he spun back, bro, and took bro to the hospital. That shit wild.
Death
bro.
would shake the city and make an
Yeah.
impact on all of the people that knew him. Lil
Yeah.
Jeff would go down as one of Chicago's deadliest rappers that they have ever seen. Aside
God,
from
he
King
was a
Von,
demon.
I would say that Lil Jeff was unique in the way he was committing some of the bloodiest crimes and willing to record tracks like Ah, where he would mock his victim's death cry in his lyrics after bringing them to meet their demise.
Oh,
It
God.
seemed as though his mom and dad were proud of the cold-blooded killer that they had created, as they would praise him the more bloodthirsty he became. Now, speaking of
Bro, I ain't gonna lie,
bloodthirst,
Lil Jeff is a goddamn demon. May he rest in peace, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and I like his music too. His music hard, bro, but that shit crazy, bro. Hey, Q50, I wish bro the best, bro. I don't want to see him lose his life or see him incarcerated or see him crash out, which I already know he's stepping for show. But I just wish bro the best, bro. I wish him the best, on God.
the deadly Julio Fulio from Jacksonville, Florida, would be targeted and killed in an organized hit. While being known to kill his ops and record music videos at the gravesite, Fulio would post a video where he would share his location as he was celebrating for his birthday, which would turn out to be his last. On June 23rd, 2024, Julio Fulio would be seen trying to make a getaway inside of a vehicle as three men, two armed with ARs with shell catchers attached, and one armed with a Glock and had an extended mag, were unloading rounds into
This
the
shit
car that
crazy.
Julio Fulio was in. It turns out that this would be the second attempt on his life.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office tells us the shooting appeared to be
I always say
ambushed.
this. I done made a lot of videos on Julio Fulio. Brody was goofy for moving the way he was moving. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know why he was dropping his load, but they took that. They took that drive. They took that drive from Jacksonville to where he was. I don't remember exactly where he was at, but they took that drive where when they was from. It was from an ATK member smoked his ass, bro. It's fucked up, bro. You was out here putting out that negative energy. That shit came right back, bro. That shit sad though, bro. And I just don't get it, bro. Because if he had multiple attempts on his life, like people trying to smoke him, why wouldn't you have security? Why wouldn't you be moving smart? Did you think like, oh, I don't need that. I'm a gangster. This and that. I don't know, bro. This shit, and it's messed up. Cause this one ain't nobody had no sympathy, no nothing. Like motherfuckers was doing bro dirty, bro, when he passed away, just talking on him and just man.
And not to
was
mention,
crazy,
it would be
bro.
the same gunman that would eventually take Fulio's life as intended.
Yup.
The three suspects would be apprehended and charged with the murder of Fulio within days of the shooting. While leaving so much evidence behind, it was a
Yup.
no-brainer for the police to solve this one. However, as Fulio was a victim in this story, he was known for his deadly rivalry with ATK's Young and Ace. The two would engage in one of the largest rap beefs we have ever seen in history, and while their diss tracks would garner hundreds of millions of views, it would also result in a trend mocking their dead ops over melodic sampled beats, glorifying murder like we've never seen before. Fulio would even go as far as to title a song List of Dead Ops, and the feud would continue after Fulio's death when Young and Ace would drop a song titled Game Over, where Ace declared his final message to the late Julio Fulio. Lastly, we end up in Philly,
Oh
where
my God.
YBC
Hey, y'all see that Game Over video? It was solid for so long. Game over. I was like, what the fuck?
Duel, also known
Oh
as
my
Mr.
God.
Disrespectful, is
Mr.
murdered in a
Disrespectful.
drive-by shooting less than 24 hours after doing a hood vlog with Brandon Buckingham. On August 26th, 2024, YBC Duel was sitting in traffic when another vehicle pulled up beside him and started shooting in broad daylight, hitting YBC Duel in the chest and hand, and he was pronounced dead on the scene, while the suspect's vehicle would be found on a nearby street burned down. YBC Duel, like all of the others on this list, had the intention of taking things as far as humanly possible. Like Fulio, YBC Duel would also shoot a music video at his op's grave, except to take it a step further, he found a shovel and started to actually dig up the grave on camera and posted it to YouTube. If that's not enough, YBC Duel was also known for his involvement with a murder that happened to one of his ops while they were working their 9-to-5 job at McDonald's. And after the murder,
what?
he would drop a song titled McButtons and McNuggets.
McNuggets.
In the vlog with Brandon, YBC Duel can be seen walking through the ops territory as Duel explains that the reason it's so empty out on the block is because everyone's afraid of him.
You see you tortured the whole block?
We tortured the whole hood though, like nobody don't come outside around her. We walking through blocks, you don't see nobody. Shit torture, this is a ghost town. I wish I had my niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck about doing this shit right here, bro.
Wow,
I just
bro.
do this shit now cause it's like, if I don't do this shit, bro, I'm gonna be a nut ass nigga if I don't make it out the hood. Like if I don't get successful, bro, and get rich, bro, I'm gonna feel like I'm a nut ass nigga, and I'm gonna feel like I failed all my homies.
And during the vlog, gunshots can be heard going off in the background. YBC Duel had one intention, and that was to disrespect anyone who would question his killing capabilities, even if that meant it would cost him his own life. Now, we can't speak on this topic without bringing up King Von. I didn't include him because he was on a whole other level. Lil Jeff came close, not quite as sinister.
Hell no. Lil Jeff was way worse than King Von. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I am not trying to, bro. Lil Jeff was flying. I was going to a whole nother city. It was accepting contracts, murdering people. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Hell no, bro. Who y'all think was thugging Mo? King Von or Lil Jeff? Hell no. Lil Jeff was thugging way more. And a lot of stuff that they say King Von did was really his homie T-Roy, bro. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. I'm not no hater. I love King Von, bro. I love his music, but bro, hell no.
On this list are all so young and equipped with potential to reach great heights through their music. It's unfortunate that the life of crime had to grab a hold of these individuals.
It's because you can't beat the streets. You can't. Just because you make music, when you make music, you're not beating it. You're beating the streets. Or you're not in the streets. You're in business, and people don't understand that. See, but when you're in the streets, jail or death, prison or death. That's it. That's simple. That's simple. That's it. So a lot of people in the streets, they know that what comes with it, so they prepare for it. You feel me? But like, bro, a lot of man, when y'all in music, that's business, bro. And y'all gotta understand that. That's how y'all get the money. But y'all gotta leave the streets alone, and y'all just gotta keep working on your business and working on improving yourselves, man. Let me know what y'all feel about this video. Like I said, who y'all think is worse, Lil Jeff or King Von? I'm telling y'all, Lil Jeff. I'm telling y'all, do y'all homework. You feel what I'm saying? Hit different, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all feel. You hear me? Y'all stay safe out here. It's on with y'all, man.